Okay, hello. We are back in the poncho, the big giant, I mean it's getting bigger, the bigger rucksack and my good old hat that matches. We are currently on a 2-hour hike through Sapa. The rain is back out. I only had yesterday to enjoy the sun and the day before, and somehow I've already burnt my nose. Just my nose, nothing else, which makes it look even worse. Yeah, currently hiking through the streets. I could get a bus, which is expensive. I could do it with, with a group where they take loads of money, just, for signing me up and getting me involved. I thought I'd do it myself. So we're going to solo walk for 2 hours and 6 minutes exactly, all the way through Sapa to my next hostel, which is right down at the bottom. So come with me on this journey, and let's see how we do. Again, I'm bringing a massive rucksack with me. It's really heavy. I managed to get everything in besides a few things, like my sliders and a poncho, and things like that. But this is okay. 2 hours. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much, and yeah, we shall see what Sapa has to offer. Sapa is meant to be really, really nice, really beautiful, really good for hiking and trekking and exploring, which is exactly what I want to do more of. I feel as though I didn't do a lot of that in Thailand. I did explore, but it wasn't so hiking focused. It wasn't so kind of, big on the hiking. You get views like, well, not views, but you get things like this. Very foggy here as well, I've realised, but that's okay. So let's continue walking. We've got quite a way to walk. And yeah, just a cheaper way of travelling. You'll find as you explore and travel the world, you're on a budget. Everyone's on a budget pretty much. It's very rare that you find someone who isn't on a budget. They're normally travelling until the money runs out, or they've got a set allocated time and a set budget that they're looking to spend. And you come to a country and you get used to the currency, and certain things are just too expensive. You won't pay for them because you know it's expensive compared to other modes of travel and other things that you want to do. I really shouldn't be walking, to be honest. I just finished the Haijang loop yesterday. There'll be a video on that should hopefully already be out because that's going to come out before this. But yeah, just finished that, so I'm really tired. Really tired. Got some sleep last night, which was good. Wasn't the best sleep. I'll do this so you can see the view. Wasn't the best sleep, but it was okay. It was all right. It's given me a bit more energy to travel today. But really, today is not really about relaxing. It's about getting to this other hostel, and I've got a list of things that I still need to do. Let me explain my current situation because it's fucking terrible. Okay, so the current situation is as follows. Being on the Haijang loop, there is no opportunity to do laundry. I did laundry before the loop, and I have a little bit, but certain things have run out. For example, boxers and underwear. I've used every single pair now, so I have no boxers. I'm currently in my swimming trunks and a t-shirt that I got from the Haijang loop, and I need to find a laundry place as soon as I get to my hostel and get the laundry done ASAP, Rocky, because yeah, at the moment I don't have any clothes left, and this is what traveling is about. Sometimes you have to put yourself out there and wear the same thing twice. Another issue I have encountered, and there should be a video out on this hopefully, but if not, I'm going to explain it again anyway in case you haven't seen this. My rucksack broke, my small rucksack that I use for day-to-day walking and activities. That broke 6 hours before the Haijang loop started, which was the worst time that my rucksack could have broken. So that broke. I had to borrow another one, but I actually need to buy one. I need to buy another rucksack. So I've seen places around here that have rucksacks, but we're going to take a risk and assume that there is also shops down where my other hostel is that sell rucksacks. So we're going to buy a small one when we get there. But yeah, that happened, which is why everything is crammed into there. It doesn't even look that bad, but I'm telling you, that is huge. That is like, it's bulging. It's a struggle to close it every single time. So yeah, we're dealing with that at the moment as well. I think that's about it, just besides from being really tired, no laundry, broken rucksack, and currently walking for 2 hours. Besides from that, I'm doing bloody brilliant. It's very, very foggy and misty. I don't think it's the best time really to be in Vietnam. There is a storm making its way, a typhoon making its way through Vietnam and onto Thailand. It's just come from, let's say Philadelphia, Philippines, which has actually been quite bad. People have died from this typhoon. Hopefully it doesn't come near me. I'm planning to stay very north in Vietnam for the next sort of week, and the storm is very south of Vietnam, but it's caused some real impacts for people down in South Vietnam. So we're going to have to wait a little bit before we go there. But it does mean, unfortunately, that things like this weather is what we've got while we travel Vietnam. But we're traveling Vietnam, that's the main thing. We're traveling the world. Okay, so the weather's not great, and I feel like I'm in England again, but I'm on a 2-hour hike. I don't really do that in England, so we're very happy nevertheless, you know. Unfortunately, some countries just, this is the way for them. But it's upsetting, you know, to see litter everywhere in, you know, some really nice places. But this is life for many people, so we have to just accept that some countries are like this.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Valley, no more foggy.
So?
Other valley, no foggy.
Not
no
foggy.
fog, yeah.
Ah.
You see more beautiful.
Yeah.
You see many people walking near shore.
Many?
Near shore, you see, near shore, many people tourists.
Oh. Yeah.
Near shore,
Yeah.
see beautiful.
Oh. This is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Steep.
Yeah.
Very steep, yeah.
Slowly, yeah. Little bit slippery, but no problem.
Very steep steps as we walk through somewhere in Sapa. Still exploring, seeing what there is.
Who are you?
Oh, thank you.
Little horse. Every horse.
Thank you, thank you. I keep.
Yeah.
Slight detour to see what really Vietnam is like. Another.
Yeah, another one. Yeah, for this one, 30 minutes, finish, main road lady, go to the main road, go to the youth hostel.
Ah.
Yeah. You 45, you see, the river right there.
Is muddy or?
A little bit muddy.
Ah.
You okay?
Are these okay?
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay. Apparently these shoes are all right where we're going, but I don't know. Everyone's in wellies. We'll find out.
Mariana from Penn,
Ah.
Florence. Sometimes some people from Salon smoke.
Oh yeah, yeah, smoking.
Money, Hmong, no smoke. I do for my culture.
Ah. Full. I'm gone.
Mỗi anh đảo một trong một đó nhá. Có. Nếu người ta nói anh đảo trên đấy là chúng ta cũng nhau. Chúng ta chúa. Ai nó cứ có tí coi. Cứ có tiếng lên là chậm là xuống.
Nearly there. Wrong shoes, but yeah, maybe I stand on the edge. Although that doesn't look very pretty.
Sức khỏe chứ là xong bây giờ gặp một con dốc nào đó là xỉu. This one, inside this.
Em muốn đi qua.
Không, cứ từ từ thôi, mình đâu có vội.
Đi lên trên này ấy, cho anh nghỉ tí, trên này có nhà có ghế.
Không cần nghỉ. Cầm cái này.
Mình không vội cứ
Bây giờ hiểu cái giày của anh rồi nhá.
Cái giày Việt Nam.
Oh my god, right. Oh.
Careful guys, muddy.
Yeah.
This one.
Not this one?
This one, this one.
Okay.
On the stone.
This one.
Anything that's bumpy.
Oh.
Yeah, you go.
Thank you.
If you have this, you running.
Yeah.
Marathon.
I'm not sure where to get them.
You can ask your guy. Running
Yeah.
the hotel. If you like marathon running.
You see mông.
Yeah. Thank you. All good now. Yeah, all good. Ooh, yeah. Thank you. 30-40 minutes the road returns, although I've only been walking for 5 and my shoes are brown.
Down there, mini truly walking.
Yeah,
Muddy.
that muddy, yeah. Okay. All good, yeah.
Careful, huh?
Yeah.
Slowly, huh?
More slippery?
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Looking down.
Oh, maybe down there? Okay. Yeah. I think maybe it's time to get my hands dirty. I've been okay so far, but... Ooh,
Slowly.
stone.
Down. This one. Yeah. This one. Follow the sweat. Follow the sweat.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Along here?
Yeah.
There. Thank you.
Slowly, huh?
Yeah. Still admiring the wonderful views as I walk to my next hostel. As a result, my shoes are caked. I've just cleaned them. They were even worse, but my legs are battered. Yeah, I'll get onto that. But yeah, now that's why we are off the road and walking here. I think we are now back on the road-ish. Oh my goodness. What the hell has just happened to me? I can't even explain it, to be honest, but I'm going to try to as best as I can. I'm drenched, covered in mud. My phone is like completely wet, but I'm still recording because we make content, right? Hat is soaked. Shirt is like wet and sweaty beyond belief. I've got water in my shoes. Basically, I took a slight detour with a local, and it turned out to be so muddy, and I didn't even think she realised how muddy it was. It's been raining for the last hour, and once I started the route, apparently I couldn't go back, which, to be honest, it was literally so muddy I would never have made it back up. But as a result now, my only pair of shoes, ruined. So I now need to clean my shoes in addition to my laundry and everything I mentioned earlier in the video. So it's kind of a bit of a disaster today, but we're still enjoying the walk. We have an hour and a half to go. I have no clue how many walks there are to do. Maybe I'm doing the one that everyone does because the views are just brilliant and there's tourists everywhere. So I think, yeah, I continue on this walk, admiring the misty kind of view. It's quite cool, to be fair, because it's not like sunny and sunsets and waterfalls like everywhere. This is different. You've got rice fields everywhere, and just really nice kind of misty clouds as you kind of walk along. It's really nice actually. We still have an hour and a half to go on this walk. So that detour that I took literally only made me go forward half an hour, even though it was like an hour and a half the actual walk because it was so muddy. So we're gonna have to keep going. We've still got an hour and a half to go. I think I'm gonna be getting there for about 1 p.m. now instead of the original 12 midday time that I had in mind. So what I think those ladies do is they obviously try and like befriend you, talk to you a little bit, which she did, and then they try and take you kind of on this tour, and then I think it normally costs money, I don't know, but I finished the tour, whatever you call it, and then she wanted me to buy something from her, so I did. I was going to give her some money anyway for kind of showing me around, but didn't think I'd get this kind of battered. Shitting hell. I never present myself well in these videos, but this is the reality of travelling. You never know what you're going to get yourself into. It's not smooth sailing the whole time. There are moments like this that you get, and the more you live on the road and the more you explore and the more you go into unknown areas on your own, the more things like this happen. So this is perfectly normal. I'm not like defeated. I'm still having the best time ever, and things like this don't happen to me in the UK. You know, life is more structured and calm, so things like this are, you know, are okay. And obviously it's not ideal. I'd like to be dry and clean, but this is what the countries are like. Vietnam's just been hit by a big storm, as I mentioned, and I want to see Vietnam, so I've got to go through a bit of rain to kind of see, and I do think it's so worth it. Let's check this view out. This is the walk I'm currently doing with what looks like all the tourists. I wanted to do this in a couple of days. I've literally just got here and I just wanted to get to my hotel, but it seems to get to my hotel I've got to go through this lovely trek, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, we're going to keep on going, but very wet, and I have this massive bag on, which is something not everyone else has here. I've noticed, like, they're all just exploring. They're all out for a hike deliberately in like ponchos and walking shoes, and they're getting muddy and they're fine. I'm walking to my next hostel. I haven't got the shoes for this, and my bag weighs a ton, so I really shouldn't have done this. But then again, I didn't know what they were getting me into. I thought it was just a nice walk, and it started on the road, then it came off onto the mud. And by that point, I was committed, so I thought, only 20 minutes left, we'll just push through it. It does mean that my shoes are a bit ruined now, but I could do with having tomorrow off. I might use tomorrow as just a day to chill, maybe do, you know, get a haircut, do some laundry. Well, I want to do those today. Anything I don't do today, I'll do tomorrow. This is my kind of travel. I spent a lot of Thailand drinking and partying and living on beaches and exploring that way, but this is like completely different. But yeah, this is how I wanted Vietnam to be. Exploring, doing the more kind of hiking side of travelling, as opposed to just drinking in pubs all the time and getting smashed in bars and getting no sleep and being hungover. This is nice. You know, I'm going to get the end of this and look back at the photos and be like, what a day. Then I can go to bed, not drunk, and wake up early the next day for another hike. And it's exercise, so I stay fit too. It's brilliant. So this is what I wanted from Vietnam, and so far in the week that I've been here, it's been brilliant. This is a test though, it's getting quite steep, so it's definitely a leg workout just to get to my hostel. Again, I could have just got a Grab, but it's quite expensive. To be honest, probably going to spend the same amount on my shoes, but I'm getting photos and memories out of this, and I'm gonna do this again probably in a few days when I've got better stuff, you know, less stuff in my bag, better shoes, maybe nicer weather, I don't know. Whoa. Literally 1 hour in now, so we're halfway through. We're only halfway through. I feel like I've done so much already. Definitely been walking for more than an hour since taking that detour. Try not to slip as well. This is the current road that we're taking. Very muddy, but we're doing okay. Pretty happy. Just very wet. Phone is quite wet. It's hard to even record. But we're doing it. So yeah, 1 hour to go. I can't wait to take this rucksack off though. Cracking views as we walk along. Tell you what, this week has been a good week for views. Just finished the high Jiang loop. Now we're here. And this is the walk to get to my next hostel. So yeah, but I desperately, once I get there, I need to do laundry and I need to find some food and figure out how to clean these shoes. Because I could clean them fully, but they'll be soaking wet for like a good day or two. And I kind of need them. So if I can find a laundry place that can do the shoes as well, that's ideal. But I won't get it till tomorrow, which is fine. We can go a day without doing anything. I need a day. I need to catch up on editing and to chill out really, because I've been moving non-stop. Villages, or like houses for people, and then those lines that you see, looks like a load of gardens. They're rice fields, I believe. So you can see just how many people actually live around these, and obviously use them a lot to, you know, to make food, harvest things, live. He's doing something. Yeah, pretty cool. More stunning views as I navigate my way down towards my homestay. Hostel? Homestay? I'm not too sure. One of these buildings, probably quite far away, I can't even see it because I'm still 40 minutes away. But some building along here is, I think, where I'll be staying. It looks absolutely wonderful. And I'm so glad I chose to come down here, as opposed to staying up at the top. I think the top of Sapa is very tourist heavy. I saw other shops and they had bags like North Face and, you know, lots of food that, you know, really kind of for Western people or Europeans or, you know, basically tourists. Down here I think is more kind of, you know, what true Vietnam living can look like. So I'm so pleased that I've got something down here, and for so cheap as well. I think my homestay is €3, €4. I'll put the price on the screen. This is for one night, and if I like it, I'm going to book again. I don't want to be moving around too much from hostel to hostel. I did that today, and you can see what it's done. But yeah, I think I'll stay in one hostel for a few days, freshen up, get myself sorted, and then I might head back up to the top of Sapa, just to kind of, I need to get a rucksack obviously. I might get a few other things. I might even consider hiring a bike or a bicycle. It's going to be a good mode of travel. I don't want to be walking 2 hours to get to the top of Sapa and back down to the bottom. And someone is coming with something very long. Don't want to get taken out by that. But yeah, we'll check back in when we're closer. Okay, so back on the walk again now. Just stopped off to have some food and a quick rest. Definitely helped. Back on the move. Was actually quite nice to take my socks and shoes off and to just kind of let my feet air a bit. But it feels even worse putting them back on because I don't want to get my sliders wet. If I get these wet, both pairs of my shoes are wet. So I'd rather have just one bad pair than two wet, you know, medium, like average pairs. So I'm gonna keep one dry and one wet. So socks and shoes have gone back on. Currently climbing a hill again with giant rucksack on. Have about 40 minutes left of the walk, so yeah, just stopped off for some food, and yeah, let's continue the walk. If it wasn't for the views, I wouldn't be doing this, I don't think, but this is just phenomenal. To be able to walk this way, we've got chickens there, right there. To be able to walk like this and to do this, it's making some great content. and I'm having the time of my life. It's going to be a different story when I get to the hostel and I have to do all my laundry because I have no clue what I'm going to wear. Can't really wear what I'm wearing now, but we'll get to that issue later. For now, let's just enjoy the view. This is also kind of showing the reality of how, you know, the poorer countries can live. Not everything is open, not everything is smooth and accessible. You know, some things are just quite far away. People are struggling, people are getting by how they can. You know, we have a few shops like this which are nice. I'm going to try and tell myself that while I'm in Sapa, I'm going to try and eat healthy and eat like, you know, the Vietnamese do. Live life in Vietnam. So I'm going to try and avoid, you know, chocolate bars and crisps, because that's not what they do here. But yeah, this kind of shows what it's really like. I was in Hanoi, and Hanoi was brilliant. Fantastic place. A bit expensive, but again, that's the capital of Vietnam. Busy, shows kind of, you know, where everything is, but this kind of shows you behind the scenes. It explores what it really is like, and the fact that, you know, the views are brilliant. But the only reason that this kind of works as well is the rice fields and things. You know, people have to farm and get crops and produce. You know, they need to be able to feed their children and to take them to school, just as you and I would. Oh my God, what the hell is that? That was big. Just come down from there. I think it just came from there. We're walking this way too. So yeah, this does show you what it can be like. I have no clue how long I'm going to be in Sapa for. No clue how long I'm going to be in Sapa for, but we're gonna. No clue how long I'm going to be here for, but so far so good. Enjoying it, experiencing things a little. I think next on the list is to kind of meet people as well, see if there's any other tourists around. There definitely are. You know, have some conversations, but first we need to get to this hostel. Oh God, right where I'm about to walk. Oh my God, there's another one down there. It just leaves it as well. that's it, I guess. Right, I can't go that way. I'm gonna have to go around that way. I'm not walking where. You could have gone in a puddle, to be honest. But anyway, gonna head this way. Less than 20 minutes now until we're there. It's very much been the same road and the same type of, you know, looks. So I don't think it's going to change too much. I've seen quite a few homestays and hotels, which means there must be a way of getting transport to these places. Because surely not everyone has to do this. I don't think they do. But maybe I just didn't know about that. I would have walked anyway, but yeah. So nearly there. Not too sure what to expect, but going well so far. Okay, we've seen our first barber shop, which is good. Nearly an hour and 40 minutes into this walk, or this hike. I don't think I'm going to get a haircut here. I don't know. Like, it's so remote, it's so local that I kind of need a good haircut for the next, you know, 6 or 7 weeks. I'll probably wait till I go back to Hanoi to get a haircut. Don't know how long I'll be here. But yeah, good to know there are hairdressers here, barber shops, but I won't be getting one here. At this point, I don't know what's sweat and what's water from the rain. But anyway, we are a few minutes away now. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like, share some support in the comments. Remember to subscribe, continue to help grow both my YouTube channel and my Instagram account. Check out my Instagram if you have not yet seen that. We are pretty much here now, I think. And yeah, I will see you in another video very, very soon.